Okay, hi, welcome to anyone watching anyway. This is another Minecraft one. I'm trying to do a few more of these because a few more streams in general, just because I don't want to get out of the habit. I want to try and actually get into the habit of doing it because it's useful for me to do. So I'm going to be trying to show, even if I don't think I'm doing something particularly exciting, I'm going to be having a look on going on here for a little bit. Is there anyone else on here at the moment? Actually, let's have a look. It's just me. Okay, that works out quite well. But yeah, I figure I might as well. And as you can hopefully see here, I have got 2 new friends. I went to the jungle. That is one of the things I should have probably been recording for, which is one of the things that made me realise. See, this is Ember, and this is Saphira. It took a little while to catch them both, but we did. Alright, just give me a second while I empty out my shulker box. I have been mining a bit, although I didn't get any diamonds this time, and I have also been going in the villages a bit to get lots of stuff. So I've just no diamonds, but quite a bit of redstone, lots more iron, and a fair amount of gold. And like I say, I also traded a little bit to the villagers, so I've got a couple more emeralds again. I actually bought some wool from one of the people on here has a wool farm, so I bought quite a bit of wool from him. So specifically, it wasn't particularly nice colour wool. It was grey and brown, I think. For some reason, the shepherd wanted to buy grey and brown wool specifically. Don't ask me why. There are so many nicer colours, that's why I didn't take the thing in the first place, but he wanted those, so I took him some. So I've got him levelled up a bit more now. And as you can see, I've got loads of redstone now, so I really need to try and do something with that eventually. What else goes in here? Is there anything else that goes in here? Oh yeah, I need to smelt the iron and smelt the gold. Like I say, as you can see, there's not exactly a shortage of stuff in here at the moment. Oop. But yeah, lots of iron, lots of gold. So I didn't manage to find any diamonds this time, unfortunately, but I still got a decent haul of other stuff. Stuff I can trade to the village and everything. Let's see. But yeah, I can show you. Look, see, I've got an entire stack of an entire stack of emeralds now, pretty much just from that shepherd. The shepherd gave me a lot of stuff. I just basically maxed out his thing with the wool. I just kept giving him wool until he wouldn't accept any more wool. So it seems to have worked okay. Yeah, as you see, I really need to reorganise the chest system at some point, but because my current system doesn't work now. I've actually got enough good stuff. I'm guessing it's night time actually. So, oh, there are monsters nearby. Right, so it is night, but I don't know why it's doing that, because normally it only does that after they've spotted you, and they definitely haven't spotted me. But, oh well. Who knows? Some of the mechanics in this game can be weird sometimes. Is that enough to put in there yet? No, not yet. Not quite yet. This one is though. Right, there we are. Say just a bit of iron there. I say just a bit. I say, well, I've got, what is that, nearly 100 blocks? Yeah. Not exactly a shortage of iron. That's the other thing I'll have to show you when it gets to daylight again. My villagers managed to make their own iron golem. It's such a stupid thing to be proud of, but I am proud of them for that. They have managed to make their own iron golem. It's finally a big enough village for it to have an iron golem. Because before, I think because the people had been dying, there weren't enough of them for them to summon one on their own. It had been too raided. I think there was like 4 left, and then one of them died anyway after I got him a job, and yeah, there weren't many left. It was just not a good situation for them to be in, full stop, basically. Oh yeah, I forgot the lapis. Ah, yeah. Oop. Yeah, so as you can see, I've got quite a fair amount of stuff. Hang on, I'm going to turn down the volume of the cats a little bit, just because there's so many of them, it is a bit... they're already quite low. Oh no, that's not the right one. It's music I want to turn down, I think. What? Ah yeah, music. Because music is quite loud on this, actually. Right, there we are. Sorry about that. So, yeah. I'm going to be going back to the village again, trading more stuff. I'm going to be breeding the cows again, because I didn't realise there's a villager who... Oh, we ran out of coal. Right, there is a villager who wants leather. I think obviously the level worker. Say it. Obviously him. But yeah, he wants leather, so we'll be giving him leather. Okay, these things have run out of coal because I can't be bothered to turn the blocks back into things again, so let's move it into here. Hopefully that's enough. I don't honestly know how much coal does each bit. We'll find out eventually though. So, I'm just gonna deal with the iron and gold, then I'll go to the village. Right, blocks of gold and blocks of iron. Oop. Sounds like there's lava under my house now, although I don't honestly know. Who knows? There's loads of stuff under my house. I really need to block it up at some point. Like, block it up properly, not just the half-hearted job I've kind of done before. That's granite, so I can get rid of... Granite, it just looks... It's not nice, it just looks so much like dirt, and it's not even... It's annoying, it's an even more of an annoying version of dirt. Like, I don't understand, I don't like the granite at all in this. Okay, that one's empty. Okay, that one's still going okay. Right, I'm going to put a bit more coal in these actually before. Actually, you know what? I might as well leave this because I can trade with the villagers the coal as well. So let's turn some of that into coal. Oop. Just a few, I think. Right, that should be enough now. Oop. Shift click. There we are. I don't know what button I was hitting there, but apparently it wasn't shift. Or at least it wasn't hitting shift enough for some reason. But, oh well, who knows. Let's bring this up to like 10. That should be plenty. So I can't remember which ones it is that wants coal that will still pay a decent amount. I think it's, oh yeah, the fishmonger. The fishmonger wants coal. Oh, sorry, I'm lagging a bit here. I'm not sure why. It normally seems to lag a bit when I first log on, but hopefully it should fix itself up in a little bit. But yeah. Oop, as you can see, I've got my own nether portal now. Oop, it leads to nether roof. So that's good, so I can actually go travelling around now without having to go to the nearest one, which was still a fair distance away, just reasonably close still. Right, let's give you a lot of this wheat. Breed. And I'm aware I probably shouldn't be breeding while it's lagging, but I'll be going to kill some of them anyway once they've grown. So, I might as well give them that bit of wheat I still had. Oop. But yeah, I will say, the reason I actually found the birds, I wasn't actually planning to go to the jungle, because it's actually quite a far distance away from here, actually. Oh! Is that why I'm lagging? There's a skeleton over there. Why are you on my house? Explains why I could hear a skeleton. This is annoying to do. Look how many arrows are in me. That fight was so annoying to do. I will say, that fight was not to do with me being bad for once, actually. The problem with that fight was the lag. I say, I could have done that a lot easier without the lag. But, yeah, I don't know why it's lagging so badly at the moment. Like I say, hopefully it'll sort itself out in a minute. It normally does. But who knows. As you can probably see, the mob farm, despite me saying I was going to do something to make it ugly currently, I haven't actually done that yet because we're trying to work out if it's necessary or not, if there are a couple of other things I didn't do quite right that were interfering. So we need to so we're doing some more tests on it still. And as you can see, still see from last time, Seth did expand the roof, so hopefully that'll help create a nice dark area for them. That'll be a waste to eat that now, actually. Oop. But yeah, I can show you the village. I'm not sure if there'll be any children at the moment or if they'll have all grown up, but there should be enough villagers now, actually, for it to be a proper village. There's definitely cats that keep spawning around it, so that's a good thing at least. And last time, I don't think I'd finished making the fencing too high last time. So that's another change for you to see. Because, like I say, they kept escaping. I was willing to let them have the semblance of freedom of just having the fence one high, but then, yeah, say they kept escaping, so no, they don't get it, and they don't get that anymore. So they have to stay. Right, what can I trade with you? I can't remember what these people are actually willing to trade. Right, nothing I've got at the moment. The nitwit. Here's the fishmonger. Right, so I can give him some coal. I also trade the cleric, hence I'm carrying rotten flesh around. Can I get... Oh, I can get coal without having to bring up the crafting table, that's useful. I did not realise that. So let's give him a bit more. I might as well finish levelling him up a bit. That's enough, I think. So he should start upgrading soon. As you can see, also I let the nitwit back in. It was a near thing. He very nearly was not allowed back in. Are you employed or not? I don't know if you're unemployed or... You're unemployed, right. I think there's enough... Ooh. I think they all have sites now. I think they all have job sites. I mean, I think all the job sites have a villager, I should say, rather than since I obviously just found an unemployed one. I think all the job sites have someone assigned to them now. It took a little bit of messing around with, but I think they all do. And look, see, there's an iron golem there and another one over there. They made their own iron golem. So I am... It's, like I say, it's such a ridiculous thing to be proud of them for, but I am proud of them for it. Okay, there we are. I've not got anything for librarian. Cleric, that's what I'm looking for. Give him the rotten flesh. Oh good, it's enough to level him up. That's useful. Come on. I really need to find out where you get clay balls from. I don't actually know. I've never actually got them. Oh, this guy takes coal as well. That's useful. Right, I'm just going to try and level up as many as I can. So all the ones that take coal are going to get leveled up at the moment. I've realised just now I should not have dragged the box there. I should do it this way instead so I can shift click, but... 3 more. So all the ones that I can level up, I'm going to be levelling up. I want to find out, I don't know what kind of trades I can get once they're at higher level, because it would be very useful to know. And if nothing else, the emeralds are useful. I think. They should eventually start to give me good stuff, rather than... Okay, yeah. So they should eventually start giving me good stuff, rather than just being the same basic level, the same similar stuff each time. He's nearly done as well, actually. So yeah, they all seem to be doing okay. Hang on, let's check on the cleric, see what he offers now, because he should have upgraded by now, I think. Oh, he takes gold now. That is useful for definitely useful on a server that has a gold farm. I should say a zombie piglin farm. Okay, but yeah, so as you can see, the village is progressing nicely. I just wish they didn't all immediately try to leave as soon as I opened the gate, but... Oh well. They obviously can't be trusted, so they have to be contained. Oop. And yeah, if anyone's wondering why I'm not trying to bothering trying to catch these cats, if they go near the village, I try and let them in. Or if occasionally if they're near enough to me, and I just happen to have a leash anyway, I will catch them and bring them back into the village. But I'm not actively seeking to bring them in at the moment. It seems a bit pointless at the moment since I've got enough cats and they're close enough to the village that it should do their job of keeping away creepers and everything. I think that's why they're meant to spawn around the villages, but the villagers don't really seem to know what they do, what anything does, so who knows. It's hard to be sure with these guys. They're apparently smart enough to create an iron golem, and yet they are not smart enough to know they should go inside if there's a zombie. Or if there's a creeper. Like, I understand creepers don't actually target them, so I can kind of understand that one, but they know zombies do. They've got to know zombies target them. So, I don't know why they don't run. It's just a weird thing. They're meant to run, I think, but occasionally they don't for reasons that make no sense. Okay. Oh, nope, wrong pot. As you can see, there's an Enderman farm as well. Right. That's what I was looking for. I'm just going to trade a few more bits to the Fletcher and the librarian, since I forgot about them before. And then I'm not really sure. We might go mining again in the hole. That could be a good thing to do. I'm trying to think of stuff to do that's at least vaguely interesting for people to watch. It's probably... I don't want to bore people. Like, I know... Hopefully the fact you're watching means you think this is okay anyway. It's just with me word vomiting, but... I want to try and make it at least slightly engaging towards people. Also, this donkey, I have no idea how this donkey got here. This is... The end it's on is basically... It's like a peninsula. It's on almost like its own island bit. So I don't understand how it got here, but... Oh well, it lives here now, apparently. So, I just ignore it for the most part. I might bring it inside once I don't need to breed cows anymore as much, because there'll be some free space in the stable then, but currently I need all the free space for cows. But yeah, I've got stuff for the... What was it again? I literally just said it and I've forgotten. Right, librarian and Fletcher. Yeah. As you can also tell with the flint, I've been mining with the fortune pickaxe, and so every time I found gravel, I've just been getting loads of flint. And it doesn't help with gravel, you have to usually mine all of it, because otherwise it just keeps falling on you. But yeah, so I've got a load of flint to give to them, and if anyone's wondering why I'm using the fortune one, it's just because it always fixes itself while you're doing it, basically, and it just seems... Like, I get that you can just fix the other stuff by having it in your offhand, but at the same time, it just seems so much easier if it just gets fixed every time you encounter coal or anything. It just automatically fixes, basically, so it just makes things... It just seems so efficient. Okay, librarian, you're getting leveled up too. There we are. Okay, I've got a few of them leveled up now. Oop. I'll say the reason I'm trying to level them up is I think... Yeah, so they get enchanted books. They start getting enchanted books. Oh, and lanterns, that's useful. But yeah, I think that should be me done with the village for today. It's... As you can see, there's not exactly... There's bits of the village I don't seem to actually use very much. Like, I don't actually think anyone uses this house. Or to be fair, there's no bed in it, so that's understandable. I forgot to put a bed in there. I will have to remember later. Because that could be my house if I have to sleep in the village, so I get caught out. Okay, let's see if the cat's willing to come in. Nope, the cat is not willing to come in. Right, never mind. I gave it a chance that time. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to dump all the stuff off at my house again and then go mining. I think. Like I say, if anyone watching has any suggestions of what to do. Oh, hi Snowflakes, you know. And I didn't see that actually. Hi. Sorry, I'm not used to people actually messaging this, so I'm sorry, I didn't think to look. Hello anyway. Nice to meet you anyway. I don't think you've commented on this before. So, let's have a go. Oop. It's still so laggy. I might disconnect for a second, then come. I'm gonna empty the stuff out, disconnect, then reconnect for a second, see if that improves it. Hopefully it will. It does sometimes. It's not always, but it does sometimes. Right. Yeah, I will say, I think you get different enchantments and stuff with different villages depending on what, like, just, like the librarian, I think you can have multiple lots of librarians who have different charms and stuff, so I'll be trying to get a few, I think, once I've got him maxed out. Right, let's just empty out the stuff and then I'm going to disconnect for a second and reconnect because this is incredibly laggy and it's also it makes it incredibly difficult to play with any degree of proficiency at all. I'm not exactly good at it anyway, but this makes it even worse. Right, and bones. I need to find wolves at some point. That'll be good. I really want to find some wolves. One of the few pets I don't have in this game currently yet are wolves. Despite the fact I think it's usually most people's first pet. That's the wrong chest again. I always open that chest on autopilot. I really need to sort that out. Same way the valuables chest should be the one directly next to my bed, but it's not for some reason. Right, hang on. I'm going to let's disconnect and then reconnect. Device needs to restart to stall updates. Okay, but that's not what's causing the lag, so I'm ignoring that for now. Oop. Okay, it genuinely does sound like there's lava under there, but I really don't want to check in case someone's put a prank with loads of lava in there and I burn to death. Well, that probably wouldn't exactly be a very good prank, so. Actually, I'm going out travelling since there aren't many people on. I'm just going to make a spare bed to take with me, that's all. Quickly before I go. Let's go for the nice dark blue. That'll be a nice bed. Do I have any planks with me? No, I don't. Okay. Let's take some of this wood. As you can tell from my last attempt at trying to contain the villagers, I have quite a lot of wood at the moment. It's not even that much, like 2 stacks, but it's more than I'm used to having. Quite a lot more than I'm used to having, so yeah. Right, let's have a look and make a bed. Right. Oop, I forgot to turn one of them into planks, never mind. Turn that one into planks as well. So yeah, just leave off the wall. There we are. Oh, come on, it's getting dark outside. This time is annoying to me because it's like, I can tell it's getting dark out, but it's not dark enough yet. Oh, it's not getting dark yet properly. It's still quite far off, actually. It's further off than I thought. Never mind, I shouldn't have been complaining about that. That one was my bad. Oh yeah, I never finished explaining how I got distracted by the skeleton, I think. The reason why I went to the jungle was originally Orpheus back there. I was trying to dye the horse armour with blue because it was not a very nice colour before. Or maybe that was the first time, but anyway, I was trying to dye the horse armour and I didn't realise, I think you've got to take it off the horse to do it. For some reason I thought you had to do it while it was on the horse. But yeah, anyway, they did that and I accidentally dyed Orpheus blue and I didn't want that. I like him as he is. He is nice as the little brown sheep who hangs around my house. So I had to get brown dye in order to turn him back into the brown sheep. And the only way to make brown dye is cocoa beans, and so I had to go to the jungle despite having no idea where the jungle was, so it's actually quite a distance away from this. Even with the nether portals, it is, I think it might be the furthest portal away. It is very far anyway, and it's not been explored properly yet, I think, by people on the server, so it's not lit up or anything, so stuff still spawns there and stays there. But anyway, while I was getting the cocoa beans, I saw a parrot. I didn't have any seeds or anything with it, and it flew off by the time I came back with seeds, so I had to leave that one, and so I came back a different day, and I got the parrot. The red one first was like the one I saw, and then I saw the blue one, so I had to get that one too. There was quite a few annoyances on the way. I brought seeds with me specifically to tame the birds. Like, I took pretty much half a stack of seeds with me, and then somehow I accidentally threw them away before I got to the jungle, so I had to get the seeds as I went, and the birds are very fussy. They require a lot of seeds in order to work. Hang on, sorry, this is just me wanting to see if I can see something, because I was down here yesterday and no, I can't see it. There was a massive slime that had just spawned at the bottom. Like, I have no idea why it was there, but there was just a huge slime. Like, it's such a weird thing to be there. But yeah, I'm not going to go down in the hole today, for once. Oop. For one thing, it's a bit laggy, so it's still a bit laggy, no, not as bad, so I don't want to risk going down there, I don't think, quite it's like this. But since the ground here is already so full of holes, I think I might start a strip mine down here. Because I do still need more diamonds up. Someone else has already got a strip mine here, it seems. Or does this might lead down to the hole. I don't know. But anyway, I'll make my own. Here will do. Also, I'll switch to a pickaxe in a second. It's just annoying to break dirt with a pickaxe because it's still... Hello, chicken. Please leave. If you don't leave, I will kill you. This is your only warning. Oh. I guess Tess managed to get back on now, actually. That's good, at least. Oop. Oop. I went a bit deep there. That's the other problem. I'm not used to having good equipment, so I keep on accidentally going a bit too far. Right, put that back. So I'm used to the not diamond. I'm used to the stone ones where you have to hold it for ages, whereas these just keep on doing that. I don't know why I put that one back in, because I'm going to be breaking it again in a second. Yeah, it's literally... Yeah. Oh well. Eventually I will figure out the art of not wasting moves. Gravel is annoying to break. It disrupts the rhythm as well. It's because it breaks so much slower than stone. It disrupts the rhythm of the mining. It sounds like I know what I'm talking about, but I really don't. I can't tell actually. To me, I think it sounds like I know what I'm talking about, but I could be very wrong. It could still sound like I know absolutely nothing about the topic, which is honestly more accurate. I'm guessing he's having lag problems as well since he keeps on joining and then leaving. But yeah, I figured since I can trade the coal, and even if there's no shortage of it, I might as well get it when I find it. So also with the times I've found stuff hidden behind the coal, I figure it's usually worth mining the coal now rather than just leaving it. Which way? Oh, I'm too far forward. Right, never mind. Right, I think I meant to go down this hole. Right. I'm sorry, whenever I stop to get coal or anything and make holes in the wall and stuff, it really throws me off because I can never work out what I'm meant to be doing next. Because I'm trying to follow the thing where you do 3 down for the staircase, and so you don't hit your head and don't lose momentum or anything, but... Oh. But I'm not used to doing it, so I keep on making mistakes and then second guessing myself and being unsure in general about what I'm doing. Right, there we are. I'm sorry this isn't the most exciting thing to watch, but if anyone has any suggestions, feel free to give them. I'm very much open to stuff. Like, even if it's just something to do on this, I can don't mind looking around somewhere. Or if you want to see if you want to see some other people's bases, I can go into the Nether and we can have a look. Because I can't show you, I definitely can't show. I don't think I can show you all of them because honestly, I don't think I'd be able to find them all without getting very, very badly lost, and then you'd just spend the entire time watching me try to get unlost, which it probably would still not work, and I'd probably have to ask someone to help guide me out because I have a terrible sense of direction. Oop. Ah, right. That makes sense. They're messing with system settings. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense than the lagging. Oh. I found someone else's mine. Again. Well, at least this one's not my own. I didn't find my own mine this time. I'm going to keep on trying to go down, I think. I think I need to go this way a little bit, so I don't keep on breaking into that. Right, let's give it a go. Yeah, we'll go this way a bit. Just a couple over should do it, I think. Hopefully. I have no idea what level I'm at, actually, to be honest, so... I should really check that, actually. I'm using a keyboard specifically so I can control things properly, and so I can just check the F3 easily, but I keep forgetting to do that. Right, I'm trying to waste less torches as well. Like, on my way out, if I can, I'm going to be collecting most of these torches to reuse, basically. I realised how many torches I was wasting before, so I'm trying not to leave as many everywhere I go. Because before, I was leaving torches everywhere. So many torches everywhere. There we are. Right, dig down one more, then I'll check what level we are, because I don't think I'm deep enough yet, but we've got, I think we're nearly there. We should be getting deep enough soon. Oh, that's their mine again, so... Right, I think I'm just going to turn them completely. Okay, what level am I at? 37, so still nowhere near. So let's try going this way completely. Oop, and not throw away the pick. That'll be useful. Okay, yeah, that's not... Right, I was just checking that wasn't a hole with no end. Basically, I can't see very well down here. I don't know if... It might just be a settings thing for me, but I just can't see very well down there currently. So, let's have a look. But yeah, I'm not going to turn back around this time, since it seems though it probably leads to a cave, that stairwell someone's got, since it's probably a bit too big for them to be in strip mining. And again, I'm also aware a lot of people... I've seen lots of things about how strip mining, there is no point to it. It's you get more diamonds just exploring caves, and caves aren't that hard to find. And those people are still right, but this is safer basically, especially if you are clumsy like me and tend to die if you accidentally go into a cave, which is what usually happens if I go into a cave. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid death, which is a reasonable goal, I think. It should hopefully be doable. I really hope it'll be doable, because if not, I'm in a lot of trouble. Yeah. And also, if anyone wondering as well, there are elytra for sale on the server as well, so I can get one of those eventually, but for now, I don't trust myself not to immediately kill myself using elytra. So I'm not getting one just yet. I want to get used to having the diamond tools at least first. I might wait until I've been mining in the nether properly and managed to get netherite, so I can actually protect myself a bit better from fall damage and everything. Like I say, I have got feather falling, but I have a feeling that I'd still find a way to kill myself, and I think they mentioned there's a specific way with the elytra you can kill yourself. You were killed by kinetic energy, I think. I'm pretty sure I'd managed to get that. So yeah, I'm going to be avoiding the things that are likely to kill me for now. I say for now as if I'm going to be trying to avoid it at least until I can trust myself not to kill myself using it. They look fun, but dangerous. Very dangerous. Though to be fair, most things involving fireworks probably look fun but dangerous. Right. Also, I'm bricking this stuff back off after me because for two reasons. It's to try and limit. It's to try and limit the open dark bits where stuff can spawn into. So I don't want to leave torches in there, and I also don't want stuff to spawn in there and come attack me in this main tunnel. And also, it is to try and limit myself getting lost a little bit, because I have several times accidentally gone down little side tunnels I thought were the main tunnels, and I've managed to confuse myself quite badly doing that. Very badly. But especially with some of them, because like I say, on like my main strip mine, the reason why I'm not using that is it's starting to reach the point where it is just becoming a labyrinth. So yeah, I'm going to be avoiding that. Oh, so messing around with shaders, that's interesting. I might have to have a look at that later on. That's the other thing, I need to download, what's it called? Optitrex or something. It's the thing that lets you see properly in this. And lets you zoom in easily and everything. Because, as I say, they all have it as well, and it's... I think some of them were confused as to how I kept on getting lost on the nether roof, and then they had a look at it without the filter thing on, and... let's say I'm not that bad with it. It is actually really easy to get lost in this when you've not got the filter thing. Like, really easy. You just see massive clouds and there's lava here somewhere. Probably quite close, actually. So that's the other thing you might notice. I'm making sure I'm not breaking the one I'm stood on. And that I can actually see around me, so... I really don't want to fall into lava. At least here, I've got a few seconds to react at least if I get into lava. I just need to be careful with the diamond axe. I mean diamond pickaxe, because I've accidentally broken into lava a couple of times. Thankfully never on the block I'm stood on, but a couple of blocks ahead of me before, so if I'd have kept running, it would have ended very badly. What level am I at now? Oh, I've gone too deep. Oops. Is it this one? Nope, one more. Right. I was not paying attention. Sorry, I got caught up in talking to you. Right, so I need to go here. Okay. I know that now. And I'm actually paying a bit more attention, so... I'm sorry, I should have been paying more attention than that. Just me being stupid. There's a few things, like I didn't actually realise you could damage you could die from hunger in the game, like if you run out of hunger points it'll start taking away your health. That sounds like a stupid thing to not realise, but I genuinely did not know, and then suddenly I started taking damage in the depths of my mind. I was like, what's hitting me, that's me, and started running away. Then I noticed I had no hunger. I was like, oh wait, can you starve to death in this game? And apparently you can. I managed to stop it before I died, thankfully, because I still was carrying food. I just hadn't eaten it for some reason. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure why I hadn't eaten it yet. There's probably no good reason. I say probably, there was no good reason. I should have eaten it before then, but I just got distracted, I think, and just didn't eat it for some reason. Yeah, lots of coal. This is the other bit I have to be careful of. I need to be careful with digging above me, because I really don't want lava to appear to me. And see, this is an example of what I meant with the fortune pickaxe healing itself, because with the XP you get from coal, see, it's already back at full health. And coal's not even rare or anything, so it's just very easy to repair. Yeah, see, I've already got like 5 stacks of coal already, so... Right, give me a second. I'm just going to turn all the coal into blocks so I can carry a bit more. And once I've done that, I can also... Oh, I can throw out these first as well. Although, I think I'll just pick the... Yeah, so I'll just pick those back up, so there's no point in me doing that, but oh well. So yeah, I'm going to turn it as much of it as I can into blocks. And same with the redstone, actually, because I'm going to move that into the shulker box. That's what I started doing as well, so I can carry more stuff. Once I get something that's actually reasonably valuable, I put it in the shulker box. I figured that way it should hopefully be less likely to get destroyed if I get blown up by anything. I think it'll still burn if I did, but I'm trying to avoid burning. But yeah, see? Decent amount of stuff. I can also put a lot of my weaponry in there as well, so I've got a bit more room, because I don't exactly need a fishing rod at the moment. Like, I'll keep hold of the sword just in case I encounter anything, but I don't exactly need it urgently, so... I should also probably put the water in my hotbar just in case I fall into lava, so... to try and keep myself alive. I don't need that to be in there. Why have I got... I don't know why I've got dirt in my hotbar. It's... like, why? What's the point? Like, I get dirt is useful for building stuff, but why is it in my hotbar? Who knows? Right, let's fill this back in again. There we are. See? It's like I was never there. You would never know. It's not like the stone looks completely different or anything. It's not like there's still holes everywhere if you break through with different bits. That's the other thing. I know most people will probably be using Silk Touch at this point, but I actually quite like the fact that it looks different. I quite like cobblestone. Because for one thing, it's a good way of marking where you've actually been. I hear either water or lava, I think. I think it's water, but... Also, that's the other thing I've done. I've managed to flood my tunnels quite a few times. That's also another reason why I'm trying to keep at least one thing of stone in my hotbar, so I can block it off quite easily. I don't... Oh. That's what I'm hearing. Just redstone, nothing visibly good there, but so let's block that off. As I said before, I'm not exploring caves at the moment just because I really don't want to die, because I really think I will. I know I've got decent gear now, but it's not worth the effort if I can't see diamonds, basically. Especially when on the server, most of the good caves, especially anywhere near spawn that have got diamonds in, have probably already been mined out. Like, which way is it? It's this way. For some reason, I really managed to confuse myself there. I I managed to get lost, somehow get lost in a tunnel that is literally 1 by 2. It's not 1 by 2, but is literally only 2 things high, and I somehow managed to nearly get lost. That is impressive. Like you say, you've got to admit that is impressive. Not in a good way, but it's impressive. Oh. So it makes a nice noise at least when it goes into the XP bar. Okay, got that. And again, as I said, I'm just blocking everything. Oop. Not throwing away the stuff I need. But yeah, just blocking off where I came from, where I've been. This bit can stay extra thick, but let's seal up this bit so it's not got a weird sticky out bit. And that bit needs sealing off too. I don't like having the weird sticky out bits because, as I said, they're weird. So they bug me basically. It's a weird thing to be bugged by, but there's lots of little things that bug me in the game, and lots of little things that bug me in general, just in life. Oop. Heard a weird noise. I wonder if that means I'm near lava or something, or near a cave. I probably am still near a cave since the water was probably in a cave. As I say, those kind of pools usually seem to be in caves when I find them. They might not actually usually be in caves, but they do seem to. But that seems to be where I usually find them. Like I say, I may be remembering completely wrong, but I may just been getting very unlucky or very lucky by some people's definitions. But I'm hearing both water and lava, and it is very weird, very disconcerting. Well, I found the lava. Yeah. I'm trying to give myself a clear path through that's not filled with lava. I may be failing badly. Alright, no, I think I've mostly done it now, actually. But yeah, see, this is the bit just after the water, I think, actually. But it's still probably worth changing directions, actually. It's probably not worth exploring this way, because it looks like there is just lava and death that way. I don't know how I keep finding caves, like... I didn't think they were meant to be that common in, like, outside of update things, so... Outside of the new update thing, so... I'm not sure how I keep continuously finding caves. But apparently I do. Alright, let's block this bit back off. Right, need to choose another direction to go in. You know what, this was the right level. Let's just go directly this way. Might as well give it a try and hope for the best. The reason why I'm moving such a far distance as well, in case anyone's wondering, I'm trying to avoid going back into those caves. I've had it before where I just immediately tunneled back into caves. I say as I immediately tunnel back into a cave. Because of course I do. Because, really. What else was I expecting? The cave probably continues that way. I think I might need to start and go back into a different strip mine. I don't think this one's working very well. So I barely even found anything. Barely even any redstone or lapis, which is unusual. Normally there's a decent amount of those at least, even if there's not much of anything else. But yeah, like I said, as you can see, I'm taking the torches back with me because I don't want to keep wasting them every time. I don't need to block it all off, just enough so it's not a massive monster spawning zone. I know it's not exactly that important if it's not being used really anymore, but I'd still rather not have monsters spawning everywhere. Not outside of like a controlled environment where you can actually work out where they're meant to go anyway. I think it's light out. Yeah, it's light out. So obviously this was not a good place to try and strip mine. Let's try somewhere else then. Actually, I can't remember. I don't think I've shown you spawn, have I? I haven't shown that spawn on stream, so let's go have a look at that. Yes, ignore the random crafting table and occasional monstrous bits of cobblestone stuff that have been left everywhere. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, I think this is the way to spawn. It might not be. I might be looking at completely the wrong structure, but there's something here at least. I can have a look. I can show you. Yeah, this is spawn. Yeah, see? Oh, clay ball. If I get that, do you think it'll tell me how to make them? I'll nick that just because it should tell me what to make. I say nick, I don't think anyone exactly... Stuff tends to get left in spawn chests if they're fine with people taking it. Unless they specifically say that not to take it, it's usually fine to take it. As you can probably tell, at one point this was a village. But it also got heavily raided and probably does not count as a village anymore because there's basically nothing left in it. See? Never star. Oh, more iron. Right, I'm guessing that's stuff to build a beacon, so I won't touch that. I'm going to move the bed into there because I think I'm going to have to sleep at some point. Because I'm the only one on currently. So, is that a shulker box or is that a furnace or something? Right. Anyway, regardless. Let's sleep through the night so I don't get killed. Oop. Okay. But yeah, like I say, this is a spawn village. So it's relatively close to my house, to be honest. I was too lazy to move much further. But I will say at this point I already had like quite a few chests of stuff. Like, I did set up a temporary base and then move a bit. Like, this was my first base. As you can tell from the fact there's already been stuff left there and cobblestone and everything. And yeah, so this was the first base. And this was, like I say, this is a spawn farm that for some reason stays there. I think there's one villager left here, one zombified villager trapped in a boat, and there's just a sign saying if you want him to contact someone about it. I can't remember properly, but I think there's that anyway. So I'm going to go a little distance from spawn again, and find a new place to start mining, I think, because I don't want to mine right up below spawn, because it's probably already had everything good extracted from it. I will be very surprised if it hasn't had everything good extracted from it already. Yeah, this should be far enough. This is far enough to at least give it a try. Oop. Also, I'm aware that you're meant to use a shovel to break dirt, but I can't be bothered to switch to a shovel just for dirt when I'm doing this. Like, when you're doing a large amount of dirt, I can understand it, but just this, when it's just random bits of dirt every now and again, and a bit of dirt at the surface, it doesn't seem like there's much point in it. Especially not when I put it in a shulker box and I can't bother to get out again. Right. The torches give off so little light on this, like, they're pitiful amounts of light. You can see so little with them. I think they need to do something with torches. They are pretty much pointless at this point. You need so many of them to have any effect, and it just looks ugly having so many torches scattered everywhere, unless you position them... I know it can look nice, like if you position it properly, like in certain build styles it will look really effective. Like if you're building a medieval castle, like pretty much a bit like Seth's, you can have torches pretty much dotted everywhere and it'll look really, really cool, but in most builds it just looks like you've thrown torches everywhere. In order for it to be effective, you have to throw them everywhere, and that kind of ruins the look you're going for usually. Just a little bit anyway. That's probably a very stupid thing to be complaining about, like the range of the torches, but torches do tend to be the light source most people use for ages. Like, I'm still using them. I could make lanterns, but to be honest, I will probably eventually, but I can't be bothered for now. And the main other light sources, other than like jack-o'-lanterns, tend to be a pain to get. Like glowstone, even in the Nether, that's a pain to get. And like I got one bit, and I was building the building the drowned farm. I managed to get one bit of glowstone from a little outcrop because the rest of it all dropped into lava. Because of course it did. Because that would be too easy if it didn't. But yeah, anyway, I managed to get one bit, and the other ones are things like sea lanterns and stuff, and you have to kill Elder Guardians or go to temples to get that stuff and everything, and it's just a pain to do. Especially if you're scared of water like I am. Yes, I am purposely not finding river temples at the moment. Like, I might see if someone's got a drowned farm, because I would, not drowned, guardian farm, because I would quite like to use it for a bit to get some crystal stuff. Because I would like sea lanterns, despite me complaining about them. But again, that's a thing on an established server where lots of people have farmed. It's not exactly very good on normal modes, or just single player, or especially not on survival, or if you're doing hardcore mode. I would say a hardcore mode. If I'd have tried that, I think everything would have ended within like 30 minutes at absolute most, and that would probably mostly been me hiding in a box. Which probably would not be very exciting to watch. Right, I'm just going to check on the thing, see if I'm missing any messages. No, it's still just a snowflake's gone. Sorry if I missed you, by the way, still saying hello. There we are. Oop. But yeah, we're going to keep going down, I think, for now. Hopefully we'll find something good. And so I have actually watched some videos with different mining strategies. Like I saw one with a strategy called with gophers. I think it's called gopher holes, where you go at like level 5 and dig all the way up and everything. And I did try that, but then I immediately found a cave full of lava, so I kind of got put off trying that again. It's not exactly a good sign when you first attempt you immediately get dropped in, you immediately nearly drop lava on your head. It's rather off-putting for any technique, really. Let's see, I think something like that is rather off-putting for anything. Like the first time you do it, if something goes very, very horribly wrong, then yeah, it tends to be rather difficult to convince yourself it's a good idea to try again. Also, I'm aware I'm probably using the tools way too slowly compared to how they're meant to be, but I need to do it slowly for now. Like, this is still faster than stone, but I need to go at least a reasonable speed because I need to feel in control at the moment because I'm not confident enough in myself yet to... Oh. I found someone else's mine again. Oh, cave. That's probably a cave. Actually, I don't know what that is. Can I go around it, whatever it is? That is a cave, and apparently not going like that, so I need to back up a bit and try turning around higher up. Let's try over here. So hopefully this way won't lead into the cave, but it should hopefully go around it. It should be far enough away from it that it won't immediately drop into that cave again. So this is the main problem I have while trying to strip mine. I tend to find loads of caves. Like, even if I've already explored, I don't want to find caves, and I just keep finding caves while strip mining. So I know I think a lot of people that probably consider a good thing, but I really don't want to find caves. I just want to strip mine and find diamonds. Just need more diamonds. It's one of the only things there's actually, I'd say, a lack of on the server, but it's not even really a lack of it, it's just people tend to keep their own diamonds rather than... Oh, dramatic music again. Okay, I really don't understand what that music means when it does it, but okay. Why do random bits of dirt just spawn underground? It is so annoying. Why? There is no need for dirt to spawn at this level. It's just a source of annoyance. Come on, dirt, go away. Right, we're getting there. We're hopefully getting there now. Hopefully. Really, hopefully. I don't want to end this until I find diamonds at least, because I didn't find diamonds last time I went strip mining, so I really would like to find some this time. Because it's rather just off-putting when you don't find anything. Okay, apparently I'm still somehow near a cave, because of course I am. I don't know if you can hear the zombie noises as well. I don't actually know how well you can hear the stuff I'm hearing with this, but yeah, zombie noises nearby. Nearby-ish, I should say, because zombies seem to make the exact same volume of noise in quite a wide variety around you. Oh, my brain is not with it. My brain is not cooperating very well with any of this. I will say I've been trying the farm I made. I have been trying it a bit. I haven't got any triumphs or anything yet, but it does definitely seem to work. There have been quite a fair few drowns spawn in it so far. The reason why I've not shown an example of it yet is currently because in order to make it work, someone has to stand at the top without doing it. Stand at the top for quite a while, which is a bit boring, so I don't exactly want to make people watch that. But one of the points, I'll do a stream after I've done that, I think, at some point, so you can see if we actually get anything from the drowned guys. From the little drowned boys. From the drowned boys with a spell of an I. Oh god, I don't know why I said that. Right, well, how deep am I now? Right, nearly there. We're nearly at the right level now to find diamonds, so hopefully we can get a bit deeper without running into a cave. I'm hearing a skeleton now as well. And they don't tend to have as much of a range of sounds as the zombies. Zombies you tend to hear from quite a distance away, even if they're nowhere near you. Skeletons, at least, it tends to be once you're reasonably close to them. I still say reasonably, because they still sound way too loud when you're still very far away from them, but... But yeah, maybe it's a vision thing, since zombies can see you from much further away. Maybe it's meant to compensate for that. Or match that, I should say, rather than compensate. But who knows? Oh, we've gone too deep again. That's 11. Okay, this one should be 12, I think. Yeah, 12. Okay. Right. Here we are. Try this again. Hopefully without finding lava, because I can hear lava again, because of course I can. Okay. This is probably why I can hear lava. And also possibly why I can hear the skeleton and the thing. So what I'm going to do is make a wall around myself. Say protection. Also, I'm aware this is probably wasting quite a bit of stone, but we're not exactly a shortage of stone. Let's say there's plenty of stone to go around everywhere, so... Oop. That got very, very dark suddenly. I think I went one lower to do this. No, I did not. I'm on the right level still, so I need to take that off there and stick it here, so I can actually see in the big tunnel. Right. Oop. Sorry, I caught myself on my nearly caught myself on my cable there for a second. Anyway. I say, hopefully doing it like this, hopefully I should encounter something other than that. That could have gone badly. Alright, we're gonna have to try and hop over that, I think. Very carefully hop over it. And hopefully not fall in. And if I do fall in, I'm going to be immediately trying to drop the water to stop myself from burning to death. Oh. Even more cave. And that's the zombie I heard. Right, that explains it. I wonder if the zombie can see me doing this. That'd be interesting if it can. Or even if it can't tell I'm here, just seeing the bricks appearing. Right, I would like to make it across here if I can. Very, very carefully. As you can no doubt tell with how cautious I'm being here. So I really do not want to get into a fight in this bit. Like, I could take it, but I don't want it to summon back up, basically. It always seems to be if I manage to think I can take it and I rush out and kill one, there's like, it turns out there's like 5. I think I'm hearing 2 different zombie noises anyway, so I think that means there's at least 2. And again, I'm aware that's still probably not many, that's still probably enough that I should be fighting, but... just let me be a coward. Oh, that's loud. I would like to block it off as much as I can, basically. I do not... This might seem like overkill, but it's really annoying me, the noises. Right, there we are. It really freaks me out with some of the zombie noises sometimes, because, like I say, they just always pretty much sound the same. Like, no matter how far away you are from the zombie, they basically always, you can hear them just as clearly. At least this way I've got a safe way back as well, so I can sprint past, I don't have to sprint past stuff. While at risk of getting shot and mauled and various things. But yeah, I just want to get out of range so I'm not hearing that stupid noises anymore. I've gone up one by accident. Okay. Let's go back down. Wait, this is alright. Yeah, this is 12 now. Right. I'm not exactly sure how I keep on ending up on the wrong levels. Like, I don't... It's... I'm pretty much trying to go in a straight line, so I don't know how I keep on going up and down. Some of it I understand, like, I acknowledge going up and down some bits, but other bits I don't understand why it's happened, so... Who knows? And after all this, I better find diamonds. I really don't want to end this until I find diamonds. So that was my main goal for this bit, because I'm not actually planning to play that much tonight. I'm going to be Like I say, I'm doing this, and I figured I might as well I'd have a go at streaming it for a bit, and hopefully at least someone will be vaguely interested in it. And other than that, I think I'm just going to have it open in the background so I can stand on top of my farm and try and get a load for like an hour so I can get drowned to spawn. Let's try and get a trident because I would like to get a trident because I think I can trust myself not to kill myself with a trident, at least compared to Elytra anyway. I'll probably still find a way to kill myself, but it will be slightly harder for me to kill myself. What do I need here? Coal. I opened this to make coal. Yeah, say it's ones like this, when I've got quite a few stacks, you can start seeing why it's actually useful for me to turn it into blocks, because you can actually see the difference there with the amount of numbers. Like I say, when there's just one stack, you barely see any benefit, but when there's like that many, you can start seeing a benefit. Like 45 stacks of coal. How many is that? 45 times by 9? That's a lot of coal. That's, I don't honestly know, 450, 405, I believe. My maths may be wrong, but I think it is. But yeah, anyway, there's that. So, think how many stacks that would be, just of pretty much wasted space when you can just turn it into that. It seems to be most relevant with coal rather than redstone and lapis, because obviously you get so much more coal than anything else. I'm finding so many caves. Like I say, I did say I might still be nearish spawn, and just everyone will have been exploring around here at first. So there's just caves and explored bits everywhere. Well, I will say I haven't found anywhere yet that's been obviously mined out. That's like obviously already been hollowed out. Oop. Hey, more iron. There's been no holes in the wall or anything, and other than the ones I've made. So yeah, I'm not finding anywhere it looks like there was something good and someone's already taken it. So I should hopefully find diamonds at some point soon. And I'm near a cave again, I think, because everything is near a cave in this. That's one thing I should probably look into with the new update when it comes in. Will it reduce the number of small caves, or will it just be random big caves spawn as well, or will it just combine loads of the small caves into one big cave? That would be interesting to look into, I think. Because there's arguments for both ways. Like, the big caves are going to be terrifying and hard to explore, so they're probably going to want quite a few of those. But if they keep those and all the small caves, will that be too many caves for various stuff? Like, will people be able to find stuff too easily? But if they get rid of too many of the smaller caves, will it be too hard for everyone to get stuff? But yeah, there's loads of different factors they have to look into, I think. That might be why they're getting so many people. They're trying to get lots of people to test stuff, I think, with the new one. Why does it do the ominous music every now and again? I don't understand it. It just jump scares me and freaks me out. It might actually mean something, but I don't know what it means, so it just annoys me, basically. Annoys me and scares me. Right, there we are. Digging for ages. See, I probably shouldn't be complaining because I know people have strip mined for way longer than this, and honestly, I've probably have, but normally I find something by now. Other than coal, I should say, because I've found a fair amount of coal and iron still, so, but I'd like to at least find some more lapis and redstone. Preferably lapis, I think, although I really need to learn to do redstone stuff, so I'd like to learn how to do it. Like I say, I've seen videos of people doing it, and it looks amazing, some of the stuff people make, but it just looks incredibly complicated as well, so it's probably something where it makes sense if you have the right kind of thought process for it, but I don't know. My brain is incredibly logical in some bits, so I can't decide whether I would be If my brain would like it or not, basically, or if it would just give me a massive headache. About I think it start getting a little bit irritating when the only thing you're finding is coal, even if you're stopping to get the coal. So there should be other stuff at this point, like, seriously, there should be. Okay, there we are. Oh, more iron. Alright, getting lots of iron at least. Although I don't exactly need loads of iron at the moment, but it's always useful to have iron. It does, especially since I didn't realise anvils can break, so it's useful, definitely useful to have things now. So I didn't realise you had to remake anvils. I thought it was one of the things where you just lasted forever, basically, because it doesn't have a durability bar like the other stuff does, but apparently it does have a thing. Oh, redstone at least. That's something at least. So I've gone over so many caves and stuff already. So I don't have to tell you that, because if you've been watching, I've, like I say, you've seen all the caves I've had to go round and over and under and round and just caves everywhere. Caves and coal. The real name of the last update, Caves and Coal Update. Diamond! Yay! See, this is part of why I started stopping for coal. Because I've had quite a few bits where it seems to be hidden behind stuff. More diamond! Yes! Right, how many did I get? 13 from 4 things, not bad. I will take that. How long have I been doing this? A bit over an hour. I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer if anyone wants to keep watching. So, or unless, if anyone's got a suggestion of something else they'd like me to do, that's fine. I'm willing to take that because I don't have any, like I say, I don't exactly have any set plans for this currently. But, oop, don't want to break that. Oh yeah, that's fine. I need to put those in the shulker box, don't I? Right, never mind. Right. And the crafting table, because I need to turn some of that coal into blocks as well. So yeah, I could turn the diamond into blocks, but again, there's not exactly enough of it that it's worthwhile doing. It's usually only really worthwhile doing when you've got quite a bit of something. Usually more than a stack, like with that. Or if you're expecting to get more than a stack, like with the redstone, because I've been turning that quite often into things, but into blocks, but it is worthwhile doing that just because you end up encountering a lot of redstone down here usually. Yay! Nearly got an entire stack of coal and some diamonds. Yay! Finally! Like I said, I strip mined yesterday as well. And I didn't get any diamonds then either. And like I say, you saw the results. Mostly it's iron. I did get some lapis and stuff, but come on, you've got to admit, there's very little like finding diamonds in the game. I was gonna say there's nothing like it, but the only thing really like it, or slash better, is really getting netherite, isn't it? And I am not prepared to go strip mining in the nether currently. Not without buying a lot of fire resistance potions. Buying or making, I don't actually know how to make them, but I do have netherwort now. I got some netherwort from someone in a bit of soul sand, so I've started growing it all. You might have seen it outside the house. So not exactly loads of it, but so I think I've only got like 4 blocks of soul sand, but it's enough, so I'm still gaining stuff. Oop. So I'm still getting a net gain of netherrack every time. Not netherrack, netherwort. Netherrack is something completely different. That's the weird block I think that you just get in the Nether. Sorry, I keep on getting my words mixed up on it, especially on this. Oh, more redstone. Right, more redstone and more coal. Right, I'm going to keep going, I think, until I run out of torches for now, so that seems like a good system to do for now. Like I said, I'm going to be collecting them on the way back, but I do place them as I go, so I don't like having to mine in the dark. I know most people, I've seen loads of people who just dig everywhere and they don't, just digging everywhere with very few torches. I don't like that. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. I don't trust myself not to dig into lava or something, or not to dig into a cave and immediately get swarmed by 50 creepers, especially now I'm not using a shield anymore. See? Lava. That could have been bad. So that's my case point. The fact that given half a chance I probably would have gone into that. Right, let's block this back off. We're getting there now at least, and I'm gaining diamonds a lot faster now I've got the fortune pickaxe, because my first few attempts strip mining I was still using wooden's definitely the wrong word, the stone tools, and just using iron when I got to anything good, so it still wasn't exactly the most efficient way to do it. This is much better. Much better. To get more stuff, really, in a shorter amount of time. Oop. I will say, if anyone's wondering, I did check the diamonds do spawn in random locations, so me finding diamonds there is not an indicator that there won't be any more diamonds near here. It's just random. The odds are about the same no matter where you are. Because I did think to check that, because otherwise I would need to change directions quite a bit more again. But this direction works fine for now, because my odds of finding diamonds are still about the same. Okay. But yeah, if people want to eventually see me flying around with an elytra, they're expensive. I'd need to either get my own, or I think they charge something like 36 diamonds for them, but it's probably not a bad deal. They're probably valuable, but it just seems expensive since I don't exactly have many diamonds yet. Okay, there's lava near here again, so I need to be careful again. Andesite is such a weird looking thing. Like, I don't know, is it just me, but does it look like gravel to anyone else? Like, not when it's broken, like obviously not when it's broken with a fortune pickaxe, but it just looks like so much like gravel to me. I keep on getting them mixed up. Like, say, it probably is just me. Say, I'm meant to wear glasses, but I'm never sure if I'm meant to wear them for playing stuff on the computer or if I'll use the computer in general. Just because they're meant to be for distance, and this is kind of close up, but also people usually say you're meant to wear glasses when you're doing screens, since it's such a harsh thing on your eyes, but so I'm never actually sure if I should or not. I don't know what just happened there. There was just some kind of random glitch. There was, let's say, a glitch of some kind there for a moment. But who knows? Okay, I hear both lava and water again, so I'm probably near a cave again. Oh look, lava and water. What a surprise. Although I will say the water looks like it's been made artificially, so it's slightly surprising. Because normally the water is natural. Okay, let's block this off some more. So I'm not immediately shot at by everything again. Is there anything good over there? I just see gold. And looking, it looks like this cave has already been explored, so there's no point really going around in it. Oop. Gravel into lava, okay. I may have to go over that, because I don't think I'm going to be able to place in it again. Oop. Gravel. And it's dripping water everywhere. Right. Just great. So, of course it is. I'm not sure what that's doing there, but it can do its thing. So it can just stay doing its thing while I do this. So I'm trying not to stop when I encounter caves now. I'm trying to go through them. Even if I am building like walkways through. It still counts as going through. It's just, I think he changed. If you don't do that, you seem to I seem to change direction way too much. See, this is why I need to have control over what I'm doing. Because there's so many of those times I would have probably tunneled into lava if I wasn't. It's also why I can't pick up the torches using the pickaxe on the way back, because if I do that, I will break through lava in my path ahead. I've done that before as well, but thankfully I usually notice in time to stop myself from running into it. Oh. Did it knock my torch down? Yes, it did. Right. Am I even on the right level anymore? Yeah, I'm still on the right level. That is getting annoying. Okay, I can break that one without going into water immediately. But there is gravel above me, it seems. Gravel is annoying. I'm not sure why there's magma not magma cubes, no, are those magma blocks, that's it, magma blocks, not magma cubes. Magma cubes are the annoying things in the nether that try to squish you. They're one of the few enemies in the nether I've actually encountered and fought so far properly. Just because on the multiplayer server I play with one other person, we got into the nether for the first time and we spawned immediately surrounded by magma cubes, so that was great. On the plus side, I managed to live. On the downside, he didn't. I lived mostly because I ran away a lot. At least it meant we got to keep our stuff, because I managed to pick up most of his stuff before anything despawned, so. That's also when we found out about piglin children stealing gold, because neither of us actually knew the piglin children stole gold from you if they could. They will take the gold, but they will not give you anything in exchange like the adults will. My inventory's full. Where's my... Ah, there it is, crafting table. Right, I was confused there for a second. Right, let's turn the coal into blocks again, because the thing's full again. Yep. See, nearly got over a stack of gold now. Oop. And I should put the iron in there too. It's plenty of iron. I've just realised I missed a load of coal, but that's okay because I'm going back in anyway for the redstone. Right. There we are. Lots of stuff. So I just went in this bit for coal, for the coal, didn't I? Yeah. I was actually meant to be, yeah, going this way. Alright, that's fine. Confused myself for a second there about which way I was meant to be going. We're getting there though, at least. We found diamonds, we found quite a bit of coal and some redstone. Although, I'm surprised we've not encountered lapis yet. It just... Because normally I tend to find quite a fair amount of lapis, actually. But, who knows? Oh, more iron. There we are. Regardless, we're getting there. I'm either going to go for another 20 minutes or until I find another lot of diamonds. I don't want to bore you too much, but I don't want to stop just yet, and it's nice still just talking, so hopefully anyone's listening. And since I'll probably be doing this anyway, I feel I might as well keep on doing it while hopefully entertaining someone else. So I'm not sure why you enjoy it, but if you do, it's not a problem. Let's say everyone has their own taste, so you like what you like. As long as you're not hurting anyone, I don't see the issue. There we are. Right. That could be taken out of context, let's say, as long as you like what you like and everyone involved agrees upon it, let's say. And is in a fit state of mind to agree to it. Well, currently, I think the way I said it was a bit too open to interpretation. In certain context. What's the plural of contexts? Contexts. It just sounds wrong. It just sounds wrong having it just like that. Oh, my inventory must be full again. Hang on. Yes, it is. I've picked up a load of junk again. Right, get rid of the wheat seeds. I don't want those anyway. Just gonna turn my light on for a second because it is getting dark again. That's the other reason why I'm trying to stream a bit more. It is... Well, not that it's getting dark. That sounds a bit wrong. But basically, I'm currently doing this in my bedroom rather than the office. Because I've got like a little desk I can use that I can set stuff up on. So I'm trying to use that a bit more as well. Oop. Something just made a noise, but I don't know what. So I'll check that later. Hang on. One thing I'm going to check. I'm just going to check and see if that's... Right, no, that's not the noise it makes when someone sends a message, right? That's what I was checking. I didn't think it was, but I wanted to double check. We're getting there at least, finally. I wonder if I should make a tally of how many times I've said that. I don't know how many times I've said that this stream. It's more to reassure myself, I think, at this point, because it gets a bit tedious doing mining for too long if you're not finding anything. Like I say, at least I'm not finding lava currently anyway, so touch wood. Hopefully I'm finding somewhere new. At least that gravel was just one bit, rather than having to mine for an entire layer of it. before you can go through, since it keeps falling on you. Okay, it's just glitching again. What can I leave behind that... What don't I need? I've got like so many stacks of cobblestone. For a stack of cobblestone. Just because I want to pick up the flint. Because it is at least useful, I can trade to the villagers. I don't think anywhere except trades in cobblestone. Well, maybe the stonemason will later on, but it's more likely he'll probably try and charge you to turn cobblestone back into stone or something. Oh, water's nearby again. I think I might have to take this as a cue to leave it, actually, despite what I said. I've encountered so many water things, it just seems to not want me to go this way anymore. So I'm going to head back to the surface and drop off all the stuff so we can have like a little count up of everything I've managed to find. Oop. I'll say one thing as well, we're taking the torch as I go, it means it's a bit less easy for me to go the wrong ways with various tunnels and stuff where I've left torches and everything. I can actually follow the torches back rather than having torches going in like 5 different directions. Oh well, it's still a fairly productive session strip mining since I found 4 diamond ores and quite a few other bits, so yeah, definitely not a failure at least. Yeah, sure, I'm fine with joining more servers. Like I said, this is the only other one I really play on so far. So, yeah, I'd love to join another server. So, it does seem a lot more fun to do multiplayer rather than single player, so, yeah. I'm not sure how I could contact someone on this, but... But yeah, I would be fine with joining another server. If you send an IP address or something, I can have a look at it, have a look at joining. So I'm always trying new stuff, and like I said, I'm trying to make sure it doesn't get too repetitive, despite the fact I'm mostly streaming Minecraft so far. I have been trying other games, just... I don't pick... Oop, that was loud. This is my little tunnel bit, I think, then, through the cave. Here it is. Oh. Ah, thank you. But yeah, I'll have a look at that. Yeah, like I say, if anyone... I'll take that kind of as a suggestion, basically, but like I say, if anyone has suggestions with stuff, I really don't mind doing it, because it's still very new to this and still learning lots of the bits, so... Yeah, it's helpful for stuff like that, so definitely don't mind trying other servers. Okay. Oh, it's daylight up, that's good. Right, that's something at least. I hate emerging from the mine in the middle of the night, it's really annoying. Oh. Should I join? You know what? Let me get back to a safe place in this one, and then I'll go back nearish my house, and then I'll have a look at joining the other server. Okay. So I'm not exactly going to say no to getting full diamond armor. Not when I'm so prone to dying as I am, and there's a pig just stuck there. Okay. Yeah, so let me get back to my house so I can leave this at a good place. Oop. Yeah. Okay. So this is that's one of the other reasons why I left my house near spawn. It means I can usually get to stuff without too much of an issue. It's not too far for most things to travel. And I probably could go for the nether portal, but I will say, honestly, with my portal being new, I haven't had a chance to mark it properly yet, so I don't honestly know which one's mine if I go through the other one. Yeah, it's fine. I've not been doing much. The fact you've got diamond armor is more than me on my single player one. I basically only just got full iron on that, so. I say it's weird if me being on this one where it's full of people who've been playing for ages and can do loads of stuff, and then there's me who's falling down the ravine still. I've still not got the highest death count. Even though I've not been on for long, there's someone who is even more prone to dying than me, apparently. Just has lots of death. Hang on. I'm gonna eat some food so I can travel a bit faster. Right, now I can sprint. There we are. That's much better. I was wondering why I was going so slow. Keep forgetting that you need to actually eat in this. But yeah, see, you can see me bouncing along now a lot faster. Yep, there's my house. With the spire actually doing its job for once. Oop. Yes, there was a raid farm. I'm not sure if I've gone past it, but by the hole, it's a pillager farm. There is a raid farm, but I think that's somewhere else, because you have to use a pillager farm before you can use the raid farm. They seem to have this is a very well established one. It has farms for most things. Like, there's a piglin trading farm, there's a zombie piglin farm for gold and stuff. I've made a drowned farm. What else is there? NM Plaza? Oop. Never mind. Right. Right. I hope it's if you don't want me to put the IP address on here, if you want me to go off before I do it, then feel free to just say. But for now, I'm just going to enter it here. I'm just going to type it in while I'm here. I'd like to have a look while I'm on stream, because I might as well. Let's see, X Logic. Network. But yeah, like I say, I'm very new at this, and so it's weird having all this stuff. It's why my sorting system doesn't work very well either. It's say my sorting system is designed for a server where I don't have much stuff, to be honest. It's not designed for a server where I actually have lots of stuff. Oh. This is interesting. You have an interesting spawn, if nothing else. Very interesting spawn. It's such a weird thing to spawn somewhere like this. What are these? Oh, it's cauldrons on top of what do you call it? Right, SMP is the one you go through, right? How do I go through it? What do you mean go through? Is there a whole thing here, or I don't honestly know what you do. Oop. Oh, right, sorry, because of being on the other server, I was on the different things. I need to leave this for a second. Give me a moment. Right, I'll have to come back and check it out later properly, actually, anyway. So, oh, sorry, it's, like I said, the other server I was on is slightly outdated, as you could probably tell from that thing, but thank you for watching anyway. I'll have a look at your server and have a look later. Hopefully people have enjoyed watching. Hopefully it's been at least vaguely fun, and hopefully I'll see you again another time. Bye!